Hey guys, welcome to Coding After 30, and today I just want to share with you guys this advice that I really like, and it's the saying by Rohn, who says, work on yourself more than you do on your job. And what that basically means is that you should always work on self-development and improving your own value to society than the effort you put towards working towards somebody else. Not saying that you should be lazy or do the bare minimum. For that 40 hours a week, you should give that company whatever you can, just as a person, right? Like, I know a lot of people, they work at companies and they waste a lot of time. And technically, I would say that's like stealing, because you're getting paid for that hour you're there. You're getting paid for 8 hours, right? So every break that is not scheduled, or every time you do something else and you're getting paid for it, that's technically like stealing. But I'm not going to judge you based on that. But the point I'm making is that once you're done working for your job, that's 40 hours you gave to somebody else. Don't you ever think or lie to yourself that the fact that you're working somewhere, you did something good for yourself. The fact is, you did it. You did something great for the company. And maybe you're going to get some experience or not, but you need to put in some time outside of work to study. And most people just don't. Most people, they like to watch Netflix, they like to play video games. Those are all the things I like to do. But I had to limit myself. And what I do sometimes is on the weekends, I'll binge stuff and then I won't do anything for like a month and a half. Because I understand that any time, because time is your most valuable thing, any time that I waste on doing something that is not increasing my value or providing me with some sort of education that could help me make more money or live a better life or whatever, like, I'm doing myself a disservice. And so the number one attitude that you guys should have is that you need to do more for yourself on your own personal time. And nobody wants to hear this. And there's a lot of people that work hard and you could see it in their success. But one of the biggest lies in the world is you watch some of these people that made it online, probably selling courses on how to make it online, or people who are successful and they live this lavish lifestyle with cars and it looks like they have so much free time. But you talk to anybody who has made $1 million or more, or even any like 6-figure income, regardless if they're telling the truth or not, you are working hard for that money. You have to understand that a lot of those people, they're working 80, 90 hours a week, and maybe not they're working those hours at their job, but they're working on developing skills that help them, raise to that next level. And so what I'm going to tell to you, there is no easy peasy solution of what to do. And a lot of people say, well, like, what do you know? Like, why do you tell? I know life of failure. And I know that part of that failure is because of my inability. And I know that failure came from the fact that there are certain things that just wasn't doing that I could have been doing. And instead I spent that time, playing Xbox or watching TV or doing something stupid. It really is about the choices you make and how you spend to choose your day and your time. So really take a deep look at yourself and ask yourself, are you really being honest of how and where you spend your time? And this is the way you spend your time, the most efficient way of spending that time. So I'll give you an example. Since I started doing this YouTube thing, and I want to thank you guys all for all the subscribers and everything. It really means a lot to me. But it really is time consuming, even to make stupid videos like this one and the editing process that goes into it. There's a lot of people that just don't make YouTube videos because there's no point, there's no sense. And the reward on YouTube doesn't come until like 3-4 years. Before I'm going to even make money on YouTube, it's going to be, even if I get there ever, it takes 2, 3, 4 years. And some people never get there. It takes hard work. So the reason I do this is because I enjoy it and because I believe in the long game. And there is no fast track to anything. The only fast track you get to is like somebody else getting to your wallet faster than you and selling you some snake oil or some dream that doesn't exist for the hard-earned money that you made because you really think there's a secret formula and a secret, but there isn't. So I know a lot of you guys know this, and I'm not saying this to kind of like, look, I'm better than you. Like, I'm not. If anybody knew exactly the truth about me, you will realize you're probably a better person than I am, even though it's not a competition. But I do make pretty good crepes, so I do have some redeeming qualities. But But I also believe that a lot of us, we live in this delusional world, thinking that things are owed to us. That's where I used to live, in the house of like, why is this happening to me? Why am I the one always having these shitty things happen to me? And the truth is, there's bad luck and things happen. And sometimes you do gotta get lucky. Like, I think with the way I got hired for my coding job, I did get lucky, you know? And somebody said that luck, preparation, opportunity is what it takes to succeed. You might not be able to control luck all the time, but if you prepared, if you took the steps needed to be the best version of yourself, when luck comes, you could take advantage of it. So I'm not going to talk forever at this point. I just like to kind of say these things because I don't ever want you guys to feel on my channel as, and I hope you don't, that I'm here trying to sell you this dream of becoming a web developer by being like, hey, there's this course you could take, or there's a solution. And believe me, I would love to sell courses, and that's my goal. But if you're not putting in the work, if you're not putting the time studying, if you're not coding, if you're not waking up early or staying up late, whichever one you're doing, if you're not cutting out like stupid activities out of your life that are worthless because they don't really do anything. And believe me, I have some things that I used to and still do sometimes that are such time wasters. And I'm just like, why are you doing this? Just stop and do something productive. Then success is going to be way harder. Not saying it's impossible. And a lot of us, you know, if we have a job that we go to and then we could come home, watch Netflix, that's fine. But for me, I wasted so much time in my life. I made so many mistakes that I don't want to do that anymore. Before I die, I actually want to do something that's life-changing. Not just to myself, but people around me. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks for watching. Probably told you guys a lot of nonsense, but sometimes I wanna just tell you how I feel. This is a blogging channel and I wanna be honest with you guys. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned to a bunch of other videos I'm making. I am working on some tutorials. By the way, try to make my tutorials somewhat professional and well done. I want to have like kind of this dynamic where all my tutorial videos or videos that are not me talking like this are pretty professional, so they kind of, people watch and be like, oh, I want to learn from this guy, it seems like he knows what he's doing. But then like these talking head videos, I want to basically do it the way I am as a person, and hopefully it's not too much for you guys to be like, man, this guy seems stupid, doesn't know what he's talking about, and then you see my video, it's like, oh, he actually does know what he's talking about. It's probably somewhere in the middle. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.